Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Hall of Famer, this is Gale Sayers. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Big hold of the 30. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 35-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On second down, Westbrook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. A run, this is Sayers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Chased out left. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Franco Harris, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, shit. Let me go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Elway. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan. Things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So here we go. Elway on 4th down. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with the Hall of Famer Sayers. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down.
Good defense. Motherfucker. Damn it. I know better than that.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now it's Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On third down, here's Lindsey. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts.
It's cool. I can live with that. I just wanted the field. I wanted to make sure I had the right defense so I could take this field position.
Ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They'll indeed go for it from that way.
Get that shit out of there. That's all I want to do. I want to get my right players in there.
And the Eagles are going to take over in
great field position.
On first and 10, it's Sanders.
I take that. I take that.
He's taken down right at the 25.
I like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Now Sayers, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Sayers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
I had him.
The average of it is this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Right up the middle. Couldn't get in there. Couldn't get in there. Good defense. Good defense.
They're going to call the first of their timeouts.
Trying to come right up the middle.
Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That was good defense to stand. That was good defense to stand.
Puts this one through.
You don't trust your defense. You go for it on fourth down.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch
You
it
go
in.
for it on fourth down.
Defense to make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Make sure they contain them.
I got to step outside in a minute, but I'm still be playing you from outside. Because I can't smoke in the crib. My niece over tonight, so I got smoke in the yard.
Successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That one complete to Okoye.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but when he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
That was a flag. He held him like a motherfucker. He was holding like a motherfucker.
Hey, zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Now Brown.
Get that ball from him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and the staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want.
Give me that.
Now this is
Gary. That's Gary. I put him in the game. I just put him in the game. I put him in the game. I brought him off the bench. I got all them Eagles. Team chemistry means something. Team chemistry means something.
Running left, it's Sayers. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, good defense.
Speak up there, maybe a yard down to the 20.
Offense actually plays an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They're all over the field. They're not going to throw it.
I had him in the corner. I had him. I should have been max protection. Max protection.
I will guarantee you, the defense.
Max protection. I had you. Max protection. I had him. If I didn't want max protection, it was a touchdown.
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10.
Okay, who that?
Tillman, baby. Pick up of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The completion good for 3 and 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Elway to throw.
Damn, I paused. When I stopped, that was my peak was 60. See, I stopped it.
My teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from.
Shut that shit down.
And that's what he did.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd down, Elway. A little check down to Lindsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now it's Elway.
Oh, he's supposed to fumble that.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Elway. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
No way. Shut that shit down. Take your field goal. We hold you to a field goal, dog. You get nothing but a field goal.
It's a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They run it again with Cook.
Oh, this nigga got it. Lucky motherfucker.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Elway. Flush to his right.
Good play. Good fucking play. Good play.
Julio Jones there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
You know the first thing they're going
That was nice.
Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham.
Got him. mean T.O. 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 baby. T.O. That's T.O. That's T.O. T.O. baby. T.O. baby. T.O.
And the Eagles able to push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
They'll try and run it here. He is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Will they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
This is something where they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now it's Elway.
Oh, I missed my pick. God dang.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
Yeah.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Elway.
That's Reggie White, baby. That's Reggie White, baby.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Now Elway.
Get shit out of here. 4th and 17. 4th and 17. Fuck out of here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Elway.
Get that shit out of here, man. It's over. You tried, dog. Oh, you gonna quit? Oh, you gonna quit? You got 3 timeouts. Oh my God. I hate dudes like that. Play a good game and then quit. It's a bum, man. It's a bum. Couldn't stand what he was doing. Hate bums like that. Give me that $5 grand, nigga. $5 grand for that. Call me $5 grand, man. It's gonna be hard making the playoffs.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. first carry for the legend is Bo Jackson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Well, the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete.
He's another dude don't trust. I don't understand why these dudes don't trust their defense. Would they put everything on offense? I be like wondering, like, these dudes always go for it and be on a 10-yard line. They must say, look, here you go, another blitz dude. Why everybody think that blitz shit work like that?
They'll run on 1st down.
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. Let's see what kind of blitz he using. Okay, he's using the press. Coming from all over the corners.
He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
He's pinching his corners. I got him.
Cunningham.
I got him.
Got his man complete over the middle.
I got him. Keep pinching him. That was a different blitz. Sit in the pocket. I'm watching him. I'm learning. I'm not gonna let him just blitz me all over the field. Here he goes, pinching the corners. You can see it. Everybody like,
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone.
You ain't gonna beat me playing the same defense. Oh, that was a switch. Weak slant 3. Weak slant 3. That was nice.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively.
I was about to go straight up the middle.
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
He don't trust his defense.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12.
Straight. Spin one more time.
To the 26-yard line. offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times
come on.
coaches, and they use the term complementary football?
You threw that right into my motherfucking mitt. That was my pick. That was my pick.
That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
From midfield, here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now. It's
strip this.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And just
that was smooth. That was smooth.
Turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Finding the open man, Jurevicius. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Here, we just have good ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On the give, this is Sayers. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Cunningham to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
I had this one. I had it.
That defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
You're right, Mom. He fell asleep, baby.
nothing available there for him.
Fair catch called for him, made right at the 25-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were at field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't give it. How does that change the mentality this game? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady looking left side, and he's got it in. It's Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, it's Jackson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of.
Give me that! Oh my God, that's my pick! Anybody else ever been picked?
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw Darren now play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Oh, how the fuck he catch that in double coverage?
Before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Strip this thing. I'm trying to knock it out.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
There it is. There it is. There goes my fumble. That was the fumble I was looking for. There it is. There it is, man.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Westbrook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Westbrook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Touchdown. Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Huh?
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Boom. Look at the block.
A 2-score lead here.
That was a nice play.
Ahead, they just want to hold it
Boom,
for
look at
5
that.
moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Get the fuck out! I gave this nigga a touchdown. Kiss my ass.
From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something.
Look at this shit here.
They've at least got something on the board. Now,
Put away drive.
That takes me back to our preseason.
Playing around with the kickoff. Playing around with it. Supposed to kick it out of bounds.
Emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
Damn, I don't believe I just gave him an easy-ass touchdown.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Damn, I don't believe I gave him that easy touchdown. Playing around with that kickoff. Knowing I was supposed to kick that shot out of bounds. Let you take it at the 20.
Again, they'll run with Sayers. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Hey, kiss my
So
ass.
2 quarters down, 2 remain.
I was supposed to score you and put you away.
After the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Damn.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half. and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments.
And go for it.
You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the gun on 3rd down.
Gotcha. Overran it.
This is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs.
He overran it, y'all. He had the pick. The pick was his.
Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt,
I threw the ball back shoulder.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position.
The block wasn't there at the weight.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands it a little bit better. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cunningham. His throw incomplete. A 14-time Pro Bowler Johnny Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham.
Couldn't get it. You couldn't get it.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I got to go for it.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. On 4th down, Cunningham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
So the awareness of knowing where the 1st down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench and a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped him, but now you've got to regroup and play again.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And he'll give it here to his running back. a gain of...
He quit. He quit. I knew you was gonna quit. Can't stand with y'all Duke young boys. Can't mess with me. You know what I mean? These dudes keep quitting on me. Alright, y'all, I go get my new stuff out the washing machine, but I'll be back. I'm trying to make the playoffs where I'm at. Man, I need 7 wins. I need to win this one in week 10 and be a wild card. I'll be back in a minute. Yard close? What's wrong? You got baby? Is you hot? What's wrong, baby? Alright, I'll be right back, okay? Go. What you want some cream? Well, some cream. Some cream. Some cream. Okay? So you get more picture. That's the cat that you itch like this.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. Westbrook, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Yes.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cunningham.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now a 5-time All-Pro. Here's Gale Sayers. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A run at Sayers' right side. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham steps away. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll try a toss here with Sayers. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Got a man open. It's the Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Jackson now. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We got this. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the interception, here's Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And they rattle off a big one. 65 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson from the shotgun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll try and run forward with Bo, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the second try.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. From the gun on third down, Cunningham. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first and 10, Cunningham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A run, this is Sayers. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Right back to him on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He misses one that's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. 30. take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Play action, it's Cunningham. Caught by his running back, Sayers. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now Cunningham, forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run again with Jackson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 3rd down, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Returnable now for Woodson. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Sayers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. On first down, Westbrook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down, Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this for both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Cunningham.
Oh, my!
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
I don't believe I just did that shit twice.
And it's a touchdown.
I threw it to the ball.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
3 turnovers in the red zone. I got 3 turnovers.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
3 turnovers in the red zone. Can't win like that. 3 turnovers in the red zone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just build their in now.
What the hell was that?
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First carry now for the backup, Sean McCoy. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. It's brought in by Harris. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. From the 24, Jackson.
Dancing to his left.
This.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On first down, Jackson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson.
LT,
and this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On second down, it's Jackson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Well, they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Take your field goal.
Now Jan Stenerud on for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On first down, it's Cunningham. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Cunningham to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
I ain't even trying to pass. I'm trying to spin it.
Possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On the move to his left. And he's got it. And he will take it in for the touchdown. 13 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
3 turnovers.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it the next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, boy.
To throw on third down. Cunningham. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. On fourth down, Cunningham. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really made...
I got my butt kicked. I'm about to roll out, man. So you got the TV. You can show back. You see my I got knocked out. 4 losses, man. Shit. Maybe 5 billion. Right here for the season. Give me some season rewards. 30 trophies. 3,200. All-Star Boy promotion reward. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm glad I just did that. That's a nice joint. 96. No. But he ain't better than my man Jake Lewis was in 92. 86. Power run block 93. Pass power block 93. Just beat that 97. That movement is doing nice though. 52. Wow. Ooh, and I got another daily pack.
You like cock up?
Huh?
That cock?
20,000. No, I just playing online. I lost the season.
Right?
I got it. That's what he says. He will try. Yeah, look at this game.
That's already good. Oh, Mike is it? Tell him. You don't even need them.
I'm keeping all the Eagles, bro. I told you, everybody that's on the Eagles.
Alright, sure. Well, I'm almost as tall as you, brother.
I know, I told you he wasn't tall.
I'm gonna be dope in some breath. I'm gonna be like 6'3".
So, I don't know, maybe. One day,
I don't believe I'm in the middle of somebody. Because you be like, oh, you going to be 6'6", 250.
that's what you are, you know.
And my dad says that I'm the tallest I'm going to be is 6 foot. 6'1".
Who's right now? Who's good?
So I say I'm going to be around like 6'2", 250. I'm not
You're
gonna.
at 6 feet right now.
I'm only
Your growing spot is going to be 15 to 18. We're going to be here.
I'm only like 5'8".
Alright. Dude, you're taller. I'm 6 feet.
Where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of you?
Oh, no, it's cool. I believe you.
It's 5'8". 5'9". Actually, no. My mom is still taller. My mom is 5'9". I can't. My mom is either 5'9" or 5'10".
I'm not fair. I always saw that. Oh,
For the Eagles?
Eagles.
Yes.
Huh? I got a Kyler Murray too. Seen him in the weekend, quick. Go, yeah, chill, bro. Chuck. I can tell that. She need the headphones. I'm about to be done with it anyway. I'm going back by myself, bro. Okay. busted at him. I gotta do it behind me.
Cowboys with it straight off the line. They ain't away. Too. Man. I gotta close the line. I'm done.